So, as we briefly mentioned, the United States has condemned North Korea's missile launch, but President Trump's response has been noted for its restrained tone. Japan also promised more pressure on the regime, but so far, crickets out of Beijing and Moscow. Our Kim Hyun-bin has more on the global reaction.
Fire and fury, totally destroy. That's the kind of rhetoric President Trump used when previously talking about North Korea. But the U.S. president's response to the regime's latest provocation was notable for its brevity and muted tone.
A missile was launched a little while ago from North Korea. I will only tell you that we will take care of it. We have General Mattis in the room with us, and we've had a long discussion on it. It is a situation that we will handle.
President Trump added that nothing had changed in Washington's approach to North Korea, and that they were taking it very seriously before leaving the room. Later, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson issued a separate statement condemning the launch. But he also added that diplomatic options remain viable and open for now, and that the U.S. remains committed to finding a peaceful path to denuclearization. In Japan, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe convened a National Security Council meeting before speaking to the press to issue Tokyo's condemnation of the launch. He called it a violent act that can never be tolerated.
Japan will not back down in the face of a provocation, but will maximize pressure on North Korea. We'll continue to protect the lives and livelihoods of the people of Japan under the strong Japan-US alliance.
The U.S. and Japan have also called on the UN Security Council to convene an emergency meeting, which is expected to take place on Wednesday. There's so far no word from China and Russia, the two nations closest to North Korea. Senior diplomats from both countries had suggested that the recent lull in provocations was a sign the regime was ready to suspend its nuclear and missile activities and reopen six-party talks. It looks like those sentiments will now have to be re-evaluated. Kim Hyun-bin, Arirang News.